what's good, what's good, what's good? Welcome to D. Smith. Let's discuss. Welcome to today's session. Today's session, man, we have to talk about Diddy and Cassie, man. Diddy and Cassie. Somebody is lying. Somebody is lying. Diddy definitely did some horrible things. Right? He definitely did some horrible things. But did he do enough horrible things to put him in jail for the rest of his life? That's the question. Is somebody lying and Cassie may look innocent? She may look innocent. Man, but that lady right there, she is playing that innocent role to the T. She may well have been a full participant willingly in those sessions. Now, Boosie Badass recently came out and said, I don't see no crimes committed in this case. This is no way a RICO charge, right? This is a RICO charge, but for the first few days, it's all about Cassie and what she went through. So the prosecution is trying to paint this picture. You shouldn't be sent to jail for being a freak. That's exactly what Diddy is. This is the case of two freaks in a relationship having ups and downs. Anyone who thinks he should be given a life sentence is sick. The government never arrested Hugh Hefner for his freak-offs in 18 years. Old girls living with him and drugging. Only thing I see is a domestic violence charge. Do you agree? Yes or no? So I have another clip I want to show you guys. Check this out right here.
What's up, y'all? Look, I don't like Diddy. Didn't like him when he was puffy. But I gotta keep it $150. Cassie is not innocent in all of this, okay? Especially with the testimony that came out today. You can't make me believe that she is. She said herself that she didn't say no to the freak-offs because she didn't want him to get a different woman instead. So she didn't want to be replaced. She didn't want to lose access to that lifestyle. She stayed there and she participated in some of those things because she enjoyed it. And some of it that she did not enjoy, she stayed because he's rich. Okay? If Diddy was just regular old Sean that drives the forklift at the warehouse at the factory up the road, she would not have took no ass whippings for 10 years. Okay? She would have got the hell on. She might have stayed around for like 10 months until she got an income tax and got her a little apartment or something, a little hoopty, and got the hell on. But being for real though, I'm just keeping it $150. If he was a regular working dude, she would not have stuck around for that shit. It was the money. It was the fucking money, the fame, the fortune. And keep it real, the dope. Because she talked about they used a lot of drugs. She didn't want to lose access because she had developed some very expensive habits.
So earlier in the video, I said Cassie might be a willing participant. The damning text where Cassie admits she loved the freak-offs. She said that I didn't. She wrote that I did not. But is Diddy on trial because of these sessions he had, or is he on trial for a RICO, a sex RICO? Shit, I don't know. They're trying to tie drugs into it, but you know how the feds do. They just throw shit up in the air until it sticks. So according to this article right here, P. Diddy legal team went on the offense and showed all these text messages from Cassie. Right? So Combs is charged with sex trafficking and racketeering, which he denied. But the first 3 days have been full of the Cassie story. Whatever, right? But what point are they're trying to get to? I have no idea. I wish they would show this on TV. So Cassie grilled by Diddy's defense on day 4. And let's take a look at this, see what they're talking about.
Before the Diddy trial and it just wrapped up, here's what happened. Cassie was back on the stand, this time under cross-examination by Diddy's defense team. She was grilled by Diddy's defense attorney, Anna Stavo, who had Cassie read text messages out loud that she sent Diddy saying she loved freak-offs and very sexually explicit messages describing what she wanted to do. Diddy kept a straight face, but he was over her tongue where he was proud of her for the work that she was doing on the case. His lawyer suggested that Cassie ruined his career when she sued him back in November 2023. That suit settled within a day, but it was revealed in court today that he paid her $20 million. Britney Spears and Michael Jordan were name dropped today when Cassie claimed Diddy robbed the pop star to her 21st birthday. And the jury heard details of how Diddy suspected Cassie was having a revenge affair with Michael Jordan in 2015. The defense wrapped up for the day, but will be calling Cassie back tomorrow. I'm Kayla, one of the hosts of the Trial of Diddy podcast, here in the studio where we just finished recording today's episode, coming out Friday morning with all the latest updates.
So now, who do you believe is Cassie or Diddy now, right? So here goes some of the text messages. Who do you believe? I know a lot of individuals, especially females that are reporting on this, they're going in on Diddy. Justifiable? But here in these messages, she's admitting to liking the sessions, right? So in my mind, she's admitting to it, so she's a willing participant, so she's sticking around. That's how I look at it. Will the jury look at that? Who knows? But what other evidence do the prosecution have? So here go another video. Cassie gives harrowing testimony in Diddy trial. Let's take a look.
It's day 2 of Diddy's trial, and his ex-girlfriend Cassie Ventura took the stand and gave harrowing and at times disturbing testimony. She told the jury how she fell in love with Diddy when she was 21 and he was 37, and said that freak-off sex parties began when she was 22 years old. Cassie said that freak-offs took up to 72 hours of her week, with the longest one ever lasting 4 days. She told how she was forced to have sex with strangers, said Diddy became controlling, would drug her, and then physically abuse her just for looking at him wrong. Cassie, who's pregnant with her 3rd child, became emotional and at times wiped her eyes and held onto her belly. Neither she nor Diddy looked at each other while she spoke. Instead, Diddy would whisper and pass notes to his attorneys. Cassie is the prosecution's star witness, dating Diddy for 10 years, and is really the catalyst in this whole case after she filed a suit against him in 2023. Make sure to listen to the Trial of Diddy podcast wherever you get your podcasts for the latest updates in this case.
So she's pregnant on the stand. When she's telling her story, what do you see or what do you think? Do the jury see this, right? The image is wild. No, not wild. It's just when the jury sit there. Oh, you did this to this pregnant female? But yeah, if somebody is lying in this case right here, Cassie or Diddy. Or they both might be at fault. Or Diddy might be at fault. So I understand when females are stuck in a an abusive relationship, they can't leave for whatever reason. Kids, money. So I definitely understand that. For you fuck niggas that's about to come and say, shut the fuck up. Welcome to the session. Like, comment, subscribe. What do you think, man? Somebody is definitely lying in this situation. Was Cassie a willing participant? Was Diddy abusive? You make your own choice. I presented some of the evidence, but I'm not watching that trial. It seemed like they trying to just stick Diddy because he was abusive and just making up stuff along the way. I'm right or wrong. Once again, welcome to the session. Let me know what you think. Like, comment, subscribe.